What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is my new 2000 Mustang GT. It was left here by the owner, not abandoned necessarily, but he was trying to put a transmission on it in this parking lot and simply gave up, posted it for sale. And so here I am finishing the job, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've already put a new clutch in it and got the transmission put up in it. I'm kind of in a rush because they're gonna tow it, so I can mess around with the filming and setting up the camera and stuff like that. But I haven't started it. I don't know if it runs or anything like that. He said that it does run very good. It only has 140,000 miles. So I'm gonna finish buttoning her up. The exhaust is hanging off. Haven't yet got the exhaust off, or back on, sorry. Got to put the exhaust back on because, as a lot of you guys probably well know, you have to take the exhaust from the manifold back to the middle. You don't have to take it all off, not the rear part, but back to the middle. Basically just the H pipe and the two rear cats. So I'm gonna bolt those back on and then lower the car, and we could try to start it. It looks like it has maybe some Flowmaster 50s on it, so it has all four cats, so it's gonna be probably pretty quiet. We'll take care of that though. It's a decent looking car. I'll go ahead and give you guys a walk around right now. It's locked, but it's not bad. Has some damage here on the door. Basically, it just needs a door. It'd be cheaper just to buy a new door than to take that to a body shop and try to get it fixed. Interior looks like some sort of anniversary interior, possibly. Not bad at all. It's very dirty right now, of course. Anniversary seats. And I'm pretty sure this is a 2000. It says 2000 on the title. Let's see here. What do we have? Yeah, got 99, 1099. So yeah, it's a 2000 model. But yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Got rid of the black cammed Mustang, so just thought it was time to move on to something better, because honestly that car was hard to drive and just wasn't running well. Top's pretty good on this, not bad at all. But anyway, I am gonna get finished up. I'm probably not going to film any of that because it's just putting on exhaust and that's no fun. So I'll pick this back up when it's time to fire the engine and see what happens here. I haven't even checked the oil, so gotta get that checked. Somebody changed it to a side post, God knows why. But anyway, like I said, yeah, I'll pick this up when it's time to try to fire it. Okay, that took a little longer than expected, but got the battery hooked up, and I'm about to put the key in for the first time and see what happens. I guess I'm gonna check the oil real quick, see what we got. All right guys, it looks like it's got enough oil to fire. Good. Actually, it looks pretty clean too. Start it up. Got the janky ass key. Make sure we're neutral. We are. Extremely heavy clutch. Okay, let's put the key in. Wow, seems like we have power. Let's go ahead and start it, see what happens. No, something's wrong. Good battery. Yeah, maybe. Well, we have nothing. We have no key, so I'm gonna have to get under there and see what's going on with it. We got nothing. Clutch is in. So, go check the starter and stuff. Okay, so this car did have an alternator light, so I have it hooked up to the bolt, trying to jump it. Go ahead and give it another go here. Hopefully we get something. Let's try to fire it up. Hopefully it does something. she's cranking at least. It's alright. I think it has fuel. Might not like that exhaust being open, it's going to be loud. Alright, well, it's cranking at least. Sounds really good. Has compression. Good compression. Strong turning. Okay, I dropped the car on the ground. Not sure of any safety things going on, but let's see what we got now. Try to fire it up. What's going on? Theft lights flashing. Pretty bad. Well, I had the exhaust unhooked from the H-pipe back, and I was going to run it like that, but it's not trying to start, so I'm going to hook that up and get back to you guys. Alright, got the exhaust fully hooked up, car lowered again, let's see. So after going through a lot more things, testing the alternator and the battery, trying to figure out why it's cranking but not starting. I mean, it has fuel. Checked the fuel rail right here, the nozzle, twisted that off, pressed it, and gas squirted out. You can hear the pump kicking on, and I've come to a firm conclusion that it's the key. The theft light's flashing, and I'll just show you the condition of the key. I got everything put back together. I wanted to just get everything put back together. But anyway, look at this. This is the condition of the key. And I don't know why, but I didn't realize that this had a chip. I mean, it's a 2000 model car, so of course it has a chip. So it's not going to start with just the key. And initially I was trying to start it with the key put in here, and I had tape around this, but the tape was probably somehow blocking the signal from the chip in there and preventing it from starting. So I was just now messing with it. Like, I had put the key in here likewise, and I had tried to put this in there with the key and just held it like this, or something like that, and I got it to crank. It didn't start, but I did get it to crank, and so I grabbed the camera, and now we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, how did I do that? Let's see if this works. There it is, just like that. And I knew that would work. I didn't expect it to fire right up like that, but I knew that it was gonna fire up. Oh God, listen to that. Well, something's not right down there, that's good. It's always good to have bad parts. But anyway, like I was saying, I knew that it was gonna fire because it was cranking, and he said it was a good running car, and I believed him. Low miles, 140,000 I believe, 142,000 miles, needs fuel, has an engine light, has some sort of battery light, maybe? Is that a battery light? No, there's the battery light. He said that it had an alternator off of a Crown Vic, so that's probably what's causing that. I don't see any smoke. good running cars that people just don't want to mess with anymore. I don't even need to, I know that's the throw-all bearing squeaking under there. Very distinct sounds that I've heard lots of times. So that sucks. That end. Got $1 million. Shuts it right up. Yeah. I have to try to figure out how to grease it a little better, maybe get some silicone spray and stick it in there and spray it and see. Wow, man, the engine sounds so good. Which, like I said, I expected because he had videos of it running. So, oh wow, it's so smooth. It sounds great. Here's this alternator that came off of a different type of vehicle, but the vehicle obviously did have a 4.6 V8, so but we'll probably get that switched out just for good measure. I'll probably end up getting a different battery too because I can't stand side post batteries. It's usually a Chevrolet thing. I'm gonna let it sit here and run for a second. Let it warm up. Whoa, that's awesome. Let's see what this feels like. First and second, third, fifth, fourth. That felt kind of. Does it have reverse? It does. I felt like it went right in. Man, the synchronizers are great on this. You guys remember that orange Mustang? That was terrible. Synchronizers were horrible in that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because I'm not taking the transmission off again to put a throw-all bearing on this. I probably didn't grease it well enough. Oh shit. Looks like the odometer just stopped working. Huh. Interesting. I have to pull this off. It's really easy. A couple screws right there. May have to pull it off and check the connections on the back of this gauge cluster there. Wow, look at that hood. This car actually looks really good. Give it one more walk around. Is that, you guys tell me, I know I'm a new age Mustang guy and I've had a lot of these, but I thought this was like a 35th anniversary package thing. I mean, maybe the guy that bought this initially like had an option. Maybe they had options at the dealership for a anniversary package thing. Doesn't have any plaques, but everything is this silver color. It matches the outside of the car, which I think is pretty awesome. Oh man, it runs good. I gotta get rid of this wing. Not a fan of these. What do you guys think? Wing or no wing? Not this wing. If it has a wing on it, it's gonna have like the 02 through 04 style wing, or no wing at all. What do you think? Let's sit here and look at it. Try to delete the wing. Yeah, I like these cars without wings. Doesn't do anything anyway. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Oh man. Alright, we gotta drive it. I gotta try to drive it. This is awesome. I think I'm gonna do it inside the car. Film inside the car when I'm driving it, instead of an outside view. I'm gonna close the hood. Let's hop in here and see what happens. This is gonna be great. Gotta put some gas in it. Alright. It's alright I didn't film the transmission install and stuff, but trust me, you guys wouldn't have wanted to see that anyway. It was horrible. I did it right here on the ground. Do not recommend doing that. Okay, reverse. Let's see, make sure she doesn't pop out. Okay. Feels pretty good. Some vibration going on. Maybe I'm just, I need to ride the gas a little more. Let's do first gear. good. There was some type of like, I don't know, let's see, some sort of grinding. It didn't do it that time. Sounded, I'm gonna stop and try that again. That did not sound good. It was like, let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see how second goes here. Pretty smooth. I'm gonna have to get it out on the road real quick here. Go through a gear or two or three. I've already been through two. I'm gonna buckle up real fast. That was better. That felt better. Okay. Keep the RPMs pretty low. Oh, she's already warmed up. It is very hot today, so that's third gear. Fourth. Oh yeah, that was smooth. Fourth was very nice. Let's do fifth. It's got fifth. It's got all the gears. Let's do a little downshift. Yeah. Seems to be running good. I want to go ahead and drop it into second. I'm kind of beating on it a little bit as soon as I've started driving it, but alright, let's turn around. Take it back and make sure everything's good. Again, other than the throw-out bearing squeaking and that first gear kind of being grindy, sort of. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Probably not. It's more of a feel than a sound. Need to get an outside view of this. Go back over here to where I was working on the car at. Okay, not bad. It sounds pretty good for what I would expect to be mainly. Well, I said what I expect to be mainly stock exhaust. I know exactly what it has. So, Flowmaster 50s. It's actually good to be in a stock Mustang GT again. That was pretty smooth. It's kind of intermittently not smooth. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to ride the clutch a little more. Maybe the clutch pedal needs to be adjusted a little better or something. Okay. Yeah, that throttle bearing is just so bad. Sounds terrible. No e-brake sucks. Gonna have to address that very soon. As you all well know, you do not want to just leave it in first and rely on the transmission to hold the weight of the car hard on the transmission. Man, oh man, this is a steal. You guys don't know how much I paid for this car, so comment down below. How much do you think I paid for this Mustang GT here? The fan's on, that's good. Still very quiet. I'm gonna try to get some outside shots of the car and see how it sounds from the outside. And I'm sorry I don't have a videographer, so I just have to set this camera up on my filming device and do what I can. best sound. Drove pretty good. I don't know if I want to mess with the throwout bearing in this video and see if I can quiet that down, or if I want to do another video on possibly some exhaust modifications because that needs to be addressed immediately. It does sound good, but it's just too tame for me. I want it to be louder. Maybe Flowmaster 40s, no cats, or at least the 2 back cats need to go, and possibly an X-pipe, or maybe just go all out with some Flowmaster 10s, lose the cats, and an X-pipe. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I guess I am going to go ahead and conclude the video here, and we'll see what we end up doing in the next video with this car. Probably going to be exhaust, and we got to fix that squeaking. So until the next one, you already know the drill. Peace.